I am going to find a frame for this, and this is going to go up on my wall. Come on, release this deck, please, please, please. The sacrifice is the Hanged Man. Oh my goodness, that's really interesting. I like that. Hello, this is Annette with Project Refine Life. Welcome to my channel and an unboxing. Guys, this is really exciting for me because I have not purchased one single deck all year long. So we are at the end of April, but yeah, nothing. I have purchased nothing. I've kind of cut down my reading as well. So I don't know. It's not that I wouldn't mind getting more decks. I mean, of course, but I've had so many other things that I need to be concerned with that, yeah, just hasn't been on the priority list for me. So this is the Folkloric Forest Tarot by Lennox Reese. She is also the creator of Coastal Curiosities and the Peculiar Pathways Tarot. I love these two. And Coastal Curiosities, she has a little mini deck of it. It's so cute. I love all the little mini things. She included a little thank you for your support note, a pretty sticker, her card, and then on the back of this, I'm familiar with this because I started recording, but I didn't press the record button. So here we go, look at this. I am gonna find a frame for this, and this is gonna go up on my wall here. Now guys, I am trying to beat, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm trying to beat the gardener because the gardener's here, and I am very, very thankful and very happy that they're here. So we're gonna have to deal with a little bit of noise in the background. I hope that we can or I can edit that out. I don't know. I'm hoping that it works out. So this is the Folkloric Forest Tarot. Now, this deck was created because she needed a deck to kind of get in line with her Finnish ancestry. So she created this deck, and then she started sharing little bits and pieces of it on Instagram, and those of us in the tarot community just kind of went crazy. We're like, come on, release this deck, please, please, please. And so she did, and I'm so excited. Even the box feels really special, guys. It's very soft, and then it has this embossing here with the gold foiling, very pretty. Now, I know that she created a video, you know, with everybody's videos that's done a walkthrough or an unboxing of this deck. So this one is nothing new, but it's new for me. I haven't watched any of them because I just kind of stood away from everything during this time because I just couldn't. So let's see what we have here. We have this pretty little guidebook with that same, see this right here? That's that little sticker. It's a little guidebook. Okay, you know what? It's small, but the font is dark enough and clear enough, like there's enough spacing that I can, you know, if I pull it further away from my eyes, I can still read it. So that's good. So if my glasses are not in the same area as I am, I'll be able to read this. So it looks like, let's see, what did she do here? Little table of contents, an introduction, the creative process, the folklore, the cards, the element of earth, the major, suit of fire, suit of water, suit of air, suit of earth. Okay, I love when it's, you know, the suits are renamed in that manner because, I mean, that's what they are. And then in looking at it from this capacity, we're dealing with folklore, and I believe there's a lot of like animals in here and stuff, so it's perfect. The creative process, the folklore, the cards, and then she gets into the elements, the majors, and that is really about it. So it's pretty cut and dry. I like it. It's tiny. It fits in the box. I love that. I love when the guidebooks fit right into the box. There is some renaming of the cards within the deck. So the seer is the high priestess, the maiden is the empress, the guardian is the emperor, the elder is the hierophant, and the wheel is the wheel of fortune. The sacrifice is the hanged man. Oh my goodness, that's really interesting. I like that. Okay, so let's take a look at the cards themselves. Look at, they're these, oh, this beautiful deep green. And then it has this gold foiling on the you know, right around the picture here. And this damask here, they're really pretty. Cardstock is really nice, feels really good. Let me see what her things are here. 330 GSM, German black core paper. No idea, but I've never seen that written before when looking at a deck or the specs of the deck, and they feel really nice. It has a matte UV coating with a linen finish, gold foil front and back. So as you can see, it's all the way around. And of course, these beautiful forest green edges. Wow, really pretty. Okay, so let me just, feels nice. It feels good in the hands. Like, it feels like one of those decks that you can just sit with and just kind of shuffle and just hold. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the flip through, and I'm hoping I remember how to do all this again, because I haven't done it in so long. So here we go. Well, the gardeners came in the middle of my flip through, so I had to stop recording and now I'm back. But it did give me the opportunity to take a look through my Oracle decks and figure out some pairings, because to be honest, guys, where I put my Oracle and Tarot decks, it's not organized yet. So it's kind of crazy still, but I was able to pull some decks that I think will go well, pair well with this. But first I wanted to just point out a few things. And since then, my daughter has come home. She gave me today's gossip. And so I may have forgotten a few things looking at these, but I think that what she did, what Lennox did with this deck is just brilliant. I love the images that she used for some of these cards, like the Magician. Oh my goodness, look at that. It is just absolutely, they're just stunning images. The Magician, I mean, look at the way that she's kind of in a haze right there. Like, it's just beautiful. The Maiden, the Guardian, I mean, look at that. Beautiful. The Elder, the Lovers. I really like this image, like this image of self-reflection. And I don't know if that's where she went with it within the guidebook, but that's how I'm looking at it, because the Lovers for me is always that idea of your other self. Like, how are you treating you? Yes, it could be relationships, but for me, it's a very personal thing. The Chariot, I mean, wow, there are such beautiful, beautiful images here. The Hermit, like, that really struck home for me, and it's a hermit year. But this idea of just sitting at your desk and journaling and being with the things that you like on your desk that feel inspiring to you. And on my desk at this point, I still don't have that inspiration that's going that I had when we were at our other home. So I'm still looking for that. So it really struck a chord for me. I'm like, oh yes, I really need to set up my desk where it feels like it's a space where I can just go within and just be. The Wheel, I love this. I love dandelion, so love, love, love that. The Justice with the swords, oh my goodness. And then the Sacrifice, which is the Hanged Man. Oh, this poor little birdie, like, he is just hung upside down. And yeah, you know, like, he's made the sacrifice for something, right? So I just think death, look at the little doggy looking down, like, oh, dude, where'd you go? Oh my goodness. It's just Temperance as well. This idea of going over, like, forming this bridge to get from one side to the next, to have that idea of water and earth, and just, oh, I just think that what she did with this deck is just brilliant. The Tower, I love the Tower. The Tower is just such a beautiful, beautiful card. I love it. This tree that's just snapped. So now this tree is either going to die off or it's going to have to find a new way to sprout. I love that. So beautiful. I love these images that she used. Amazing. So she went through art and just created this deck. Now this is one of, she said 4 decks, but there may be another one in the works. So this is the Forest deck, which represents earth. She's going to be doing an Underwater, which will represent water, obviously. Village, which will be fire. Mountain Sky, which will be air. And then she said that there's an idea, a potential of a 5th deck, but she's not sure if she can find all the images for the deck, so it's yet to be seen. Look at that 6 of Fire. Oh my goodness, these images are just so rich, so beautiful. 7 of Fire. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so sad. What I'm feeling from this deck is that there's, like, it's the reality of life, right? And there's trauma, and there's life, and there's connection and community. And I just think it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. What a stunning, stunning deck. Ace of Water, look at that. The bread with the wine. Oh my goodness. I cannot get over how gorgeous this deck is. And remember, she wasn't making this deck for anybody else, for herself. So it's just amazing to me. What a beautiful, beautiful deck. I know there's some other images. Oh, look at, there's a 9 of water, the 9 of cups. Another thing that I noticed is right up at the top of each card, you do have the cups for cups, and then the sword for swords. And then there's a little pentacle up here for pentacles. The majors just have the number up on top. So the number of the card is up on top, Roman numerals, and then you have the wands for fire. What an absolutely stunning deck. And I'm sorry if I'm like pounding this in too much, but, and it's making too much noise. But seriously, these images, like I'm gonna have to really just sit with these and look at these, each one. Oh my God, the Knight of Air, look at that. Oh my gosh. And then this, the Queen of Air, look it. Oh, I love it. Like she is protecting, she is in protection mode of her babies. I absolutely love that. Like that I will cut you if you get close to my family kind of a deal. I absolutely adore the images, and it gives you like a new translation. Oh, the 5 of Earth. Oh my gosh, it's a frog. He's been stabbed. Oh, that is so sad because I absolutely adore frogs. I mean, what an amazing, amazing imagery she chose to represent the tarot. Just beautiful. Okay, now I haven't done this in a bit, really. So let's see here. Oh my goodness. This, it has a certain aroma to it. It's not bad, it's just different. Look at how well this deck shuffles. Oh my gosh. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I'm just gonna split this, and I'm gonna bring out a few decks that came to mind. And again, guys, if you hear noise in the background, it's because I'm living urban now. And there's just a lot of noise here. I was even kind of complaining yesterday because I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can handle all this noise. Just, it's something for me to get used to out here. All right, so the first deck that I thought of was the Supra Oracle. And the Supra Oracle, I always say that it's like such a fine deck. It's like looking at beautiful art, because it is beautiful art. I just think that these two are gonna be so beautiful together. I feel like the readings, because, you know, I had a little while, so I was looking at some of these cards right next to each other and just trying to get an idea of how these readings would turn out. And I love just that one word on the Oracle deck and how it just opens up to this beautiful reading. I love that. I love just the overall tones. I love that this is just like this beige with black, and I think this is absolutely stunning together. The next deck that I thought of was the Mushroom Oracle, and I know that there's others, and I did really want to get some of the other ones, but for now, this is where I'm at. So I like these together. Look at how pretty. You know what? I think one's flowers, and I can't remember what the other ones are. But I love the earthiness of this particular deck, especially knowing that this deck is in the element of earth as it was created. This was her idea of the element of earth. So I really like the idea of the Mushroom Oracle with this deck, and the images go quite well together. So I'm happy with that. Let's see what's next. Okay, this deck, I don't really get a whole lot of chances to use it because it's it's one of those decks that I kind of have problems pairing up. So let's see here. Oh, looky. Okay. I like it. This is a little bit more colorful. Images are a little bit different, but I do like it, and I can see using these together. It doesn't feel as serious with this Oracle deck. So I guess there's going to be a time and a place for all of those, right? I like it. Okay, that works. So that gives me another option because, like I said, it's really a difficult deck for me to pair up. I know a lot of people use it in all kinds of capacities, but for me, it's always been just one of those decks. Okay, this is another deck that I thought, one of those first ones that came to mind. So this is the Roses, Dust, and Ashes. And somebody just recently left me a comment about this deck and how I like it and how are the readings. I do like it. I love it. I love the one keyword. I love the black and white images. And I think these two are going to be absolutely beautiful together. And when it comes to Roses, Dust, and Ashes, like you're going back to the earth, right? So, I mean, very much earth element within these two. I like it. I like them. I think they look good together. And they both have that gold foiling right around the edge. So I think those two are going to work out really well. And yeah, you know what? Aesthetics matter to me, but they have to read well together. Otherwise, like, what's the sense, right? I don't want things that are just going to look pretty and then not make any sense at all. Okay, the next one, oh my goodness, I need to get this open here. The next one, I know that this is now out in a deck that combines both of these as one, and I've thought about just putting them together. I haven't done it yet, but this is the Ancestral Magic Divination kit. I have the kit. Now she just has the deck itself. And there's something about this one that I can see using for ancestral work, where you have the tarot and then you're working with your ancestors and just trying to dig in a little bit. I really love the idea of this because you have the ancestors and then these are the, oh my gosh, see, I forgot. It's like the what their gifts are or what their tools are. And I can see, like this one here, some of these images are a little bit like more modern, but I do like the whole ancestor area of this deck. You know what? There's one more. Hold on. Okay. The Beloved Dead is a deck that for some reason I've had a little bit of trouble with it, and I can't really pinpoint why, but it does feel like maybe this could be it. And of course, you know, it's still here. I haven't gotten rid of it, right? But there's just something about the deck, the images. I don't know. It's not the deck's fault. It's me. But again, for ancestral work, you know what, guys? It's not working for me. So let's scratch that one. And then when I said, oh, there's one more, and I went into my little drawer there to pull the decks, I found one more that I don't use very often. So I don't know how this will work, but these are the Spirit cards by John Arthur Mosley. I had to say that slow because my tongue almost got all tied. Okay. What do you think, guys? I think it's a little bit more of a shamanic deck in a sense. So I don't know. It could. See, like that? I don't know. I think these are on two different type of realms. So maybe not. But I have to say that I think one of my favorites with this has to be the Supra Oracle. I love this. I love this combination. I feel like this is going to be amazing. So there we are, guys. That is my unboxing and my pairings for the Folkloric Forest Tarot by Lennox Reese. Guys, it's still available. I think it's available. I think she has some available in her shop. So I'll put all of her links below. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. From my heart to yours. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you later.